Okay, this is Ruth, and we're going to show a number of ways of weakening your partner, your opponent, using various techniques, some of which are hidden in martial arts techniques. We're going to use kinesiology, muscle testing and various things. So, I've got a nice list. Let's have a look-see. Arm strength. Simply make a circle like this, overlap slightly so you've got a reference point but not too far, or you can connect up meridians, and perfectly normal. Depending on the size of your training partner, depends on how much mechanics you need to use. Big fella, you're going to have outstretched arms. Next one's called rooting. This is a technique where you can make yourself more stable and appear to be more heavier. So if somebody tries to lift you, they'll have trouble. If they push you, you won't move so easily. So all you do is pretend you're heavy. So you use your intent to pretend you're heavy, and perfectly normal. Okay. Next one, yin and yang theory. So if you cut the body down the middle, across, down the side, you'll have yin yang. So if you short out left and right, yin yang, it'll make you weak. Short out top and bottom, it'll make you weak. Short out front and back, it'll make you weak. So kinesiology, please Ruth. Muscle testing here. Short out left and right, it'll make you weak. Okay, yin yang theory. Body misalignment theory. Again, if we do this, test, strong. If you misalign your foot, which you can't see, misalign your head, which you can see, and it goes weak. So if you misalign your body in any way, or you're off balance, it'll make you weak. Quadrant theory. So if you chop the body up again, you get quadrants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at the back. If you can strike quadrant 1 and 8, you're going to get a bigger effect. It doesn't mean it's practical, it just means that's how it works. So if we do the muscle testing again, and if you take your left hand out of quadrant 2 and push it across into quadrant 1, this goes weak. Quadrant theory. There's lots of other ways of testing that. Joint locks. So you've got a centre lock, which will be very painful depending on how good your mechanics is, and that's all we need to do. So it's more of a strength test with pain. Armbar. So again, I'm not going to do it mechanically very good. All you do is turn it over and you put pressure here, and you'll know if it's going to work or not. Again, that's not proper mechanics. It's a strength test, but you'll know whether it's working or not. Again, kinesiology, we can do disruption of various things of the body, one of which is organ disruption. So you drop this down here and disrupt the pancreas, and the training partner or opponent goes weak. Destructive cycle. So your elemental theory is various elements will disrupt other elements. So one perfectly good example is fire melts metal. I could apply this in a technique, centre lock's one of them, but you can also have your partner do it. So if we do the kinesiology again, and if you make a fist, so Ruth's now shorted out fire and metal meridians, and this goes weak. So believe it or not, you make a normal karate fist, it will make you weak. So that covers quite a lot of things. Now the person testing, don't use your intent, just test. Because if you've got a strong mind, it can affect the results. Obviously this is a negative, so your intent, if you want it to work, will assist. But we don't want to negate it after you've done the energy work. The other thing is, now we've tested, if you both do the forms or the 6 element Qigong, we've both gone up a level. So the testing ability will be different. So it's better to get one person tested, they do the kata, they do the form, they do the 6 element key concepts, and then the neutral person tests again. And then you'll see the difference. I think that covers as much as I can think of. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, Ruth. Marvellous. World Kikon Martial Arts, Kata number 1. First 2 punches, high, vertical, Wing Chun type punches. The next 2 punches are centered, 3/4 punches, not fully twisted. The last 2 punches, high, 3/4, not fully twisted. The rest are low blocks. The stances are fairly high, we don't need low stances. What this kata will do is give you 6 elements for the 6 meridian pairs. The energy is stored in the lower dantian, and it will give you some quite amazing, even though it looks like a very simple kata, it will give you some very amazing martial arts abilities, not to mention health and healing. So to demonstrate those abilities, I'll need another video and I'll need to work with a partner. All you need to do now is practice the kata, get the energy, and then you'll be able to apply these new abilities. Thank you very much.